circle where we dance, Kickapoo Pow Wow. Today's June 1st, 2013. I'm just taking a video. Normally we'd have a centuries. Of the Kickapoo Park from the early 1700s until 1832. This site was occupied by the several thousand Kickapoo. This park is dedicated to those our ancestors who lived and died here in the great nation that once called this place home. And as people who honor their elders and ancestors and believe in preserving tribal ways, the Kickapoo feel the land in Illinois is something to treasure. Tribal Elder John Kaskaski dedicated May 30th, 1998. Hope you can hear that. This plaque was dedicated to the patrons and volunteers who helped make this park a reality. These are the people that helped start this powwow. Bill and Doris and Peggy Emmett, the original people who bought this land and tried to save it when they found out it was a historical site. Kickapoo Forest Association, Larry and Judy Smiley, Kim and Daryl Camborne. Many people here. Many, many people. The founders of the renewed powwow. And here is the field that the dancers come, and the arbors, the circle, the sacred circle. I remember before this was built. The trees are growing. There's a roundhouse down there in process. Garden with the original Kickapoo or plants and herbs. Looks like they have a second. Oh no, that's the firekeeper's house up there. We always honor the veterans who died and the veterans of every military persons who served and died, including the warriors, Native American warriors. Jeffrey Mansky, back from Iraq. We miss him dearly. Thank you for all who serving, no matter how long, what branch, or what conflict of war. There may have been many names added to this monument, but not enough to count all that have served this wonderful land that we call home. Many of you have called one another brother, no matter what background you came from. I myself would like to thank each one of you for serving under all these colors and making us be able to call this country home, whether we agree with these wars or not. We should be thankful for all veterans, men and women, who served. I know thanks is not a big enough phrase to say for all that each and every one of you have sacrificed, but to know of the freedoms that you have fought for is only a small piece of what we have to be thankful for. Thank you all for stepping forward and serving these colors with bravery and courage, no matter where you dropped. Thank you all. There are not enough words in any language to give the thanks that each one of us should be giving each other and every one of you. This goes out to all who have given some, or all who have given. Thank you. Red knife. Navajo Talkers, the Navajo Museum for Veterans, the Navajo Code Talkers Day, Historic Visionary Project, U.S. Marine Corps World War II, Navajo Code Talkers, there were a small band of warriors who created an unbreakable code from the ancient language of their people and changed the course of modern history. Their victory. Eventually, 400 Navajo code talkers transmitted the code with unparalleled accuracy while serving in all divisions of the United States Marine Corps. These men, using their creativity and intelligence and unique language, were quickly seen as the weapon the United States needed to secure the battlefields, including Iowa, Jama, I-W-O, capital J-I-M-A, the single most tragic location in the South Pacific. But the true significance of their accomplishments transcends codes and cultures. It is the story of the triumph of human spirit over adversary. They showed the world that a small group of native sons, working against all odds, could achieve greatness because of who they were, not in spite of it. They continued to teach successive generations with their dance, their character, their honor, and their pride. The great things are possible. I apologize for any mistakes I made while reading. There's some old Kickapoo intertribal Pow Wow flyers. Like that one. Bill Emmett Park Servery. 0688.0369 and 97 BKS. Alternate legal description, 2-acre tract, a part of the southeast 3/4 of Section 31 Township 23 North, Range 5, east of the 3rd Principal Meridian, McLean County, Illinois. More particularly described as follows: beginning at a point on the east of the southeast 1/4 of Section 31, a distance of 918.21 feet north of the southeast corner and of the said southeast 1/4 of Section 31, thence north 89 degrees, -0.3 degrees, -0.50 inches west, .33.00 feet, thence n 00 degrees, -00, -00 east 300 feet, thence south, .89 degrees, -03 feet, -50 inches east, 333.00 feet to the east line of the said southeast 1/4 section of 31, thence south 00 degrees, -00 feet, -00 inches west 300 feet of the east line of the said southeast 1/4 of Section 31 at the point of the beginning, containing 2.29 acres more or less, with assumed bearings given for description purposes only. That's the park's exact location. The Treaty of the Kickapoo. In 1819. Continuing. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1809. Treaty with the Kickapoo of Mississippi, etc. 1863. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1862. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1816. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1862. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1815. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1862. Treaty with the Kickapoo in 1862. And treaty with the Kickapoo in 1815. And continued. Here's some pictures. Marguerite, I do believe, was a Kickapoo native, direct descendant from here that lived in Mexico that the founders found, Bill and Doris Emmett and the committee. And here's just some pictures of this photograph was taken from the rear or west side of the Indian house. The winter home is occupied and the skeleton frame of the summer house stands next door. Soon, cattail mats will cover the frame and the house will be occupied in the warmer months to come. Unlike the summer house, the winter house must be taken down and completely rebuilt. For hundreds of years, Kickapoo have built separate structures to be used for their summer and winter houses. Much has to be done to prepare for the construction of these homes. Here, the Kickapoo shaves the bark from the locally cut saplings and will be used as the frame. Cattails are harvested, cleaned, and sewn together into mats used to cover the frames. For those who are interested in the Kickapoo people, this is just some of what is up for anyone to come and see. Pictures taken from the grand village of the Kickapoo commemorative calendars. So, yeah. It's lots to see. It's nice to sit here and just there's the actual grass and ground. This is a field just for prairie. This is one of the original founders who I particularly love her very much. Is Doris and Bill. And as you can see, this is a stone given by that we come and sit and say hi, Doris. There's a permanent restroom. There's firewood. It's the prairie plot that Illinois State University students, and this was established in 1998. So all these are native to the land.